Hey everyone, as you can probably tell, I'm getting ready for work here. That's why the light's on, and I want to thank you all for watching. I've got about 18 minutes to do this in, so I'll try to be as quick as I can. First of all, I want to publicly thank Grapehyacinth for doing the story that she did recently called a transformation of I can't even pronounce the word, a transformation of honeymoon. If you haven't checked that out yet at DeviantArt, and you don't know who Grapehyacinth is, you should check her stories out at DeviantArt. She also has stories elsewhere here on the web. I can't figure out where, but she has most of them at here on at DeviantArt here at DeviantArt. So I'll provide a link down below. Just to let you guys know, though, for anybody that has already seen videos where I've kind of recommended her as a fan and everything, and reviewed some of her stories, I want to recommend and kind of give you a quick review or overview of one section of stories that, in a sense, as a fan, as a commissioned person, as a commissioner, well, not a commission, more like, well, basically I commission her. So I'm a commissionary, if you will. I commission her for certain stories just like everybody else. So there's a section, I'll try to provide a link to it as well, it's called Potions and Place, or Potions and Palace, or something like that. And I don't know if she's been doing this longer than I have, and decided just to add my stuff to the section. But over a year ago, that's how long I've known Grapehyacinth now, it's been a year. I read her stories, basically, of What Dreams May Become series, which is pretty good. Check those out when you go to her page. But I also discovered, I also asked her if she commissions, or if she could do stories, requests, or whatever. And at first, I would kind of make some suggestions here and there to add into her What Dreams May Become series. And she took those suggestions and used them. But then I asked her if I could get a story. She said, "I do," and she basically flat out told me she does commissions. Well, not flat out told me. She kindly told me, I should say, that she does commissions. And she gave me her price range, which is a pretty decent price range. So I've started commissioning her with ideas that I've been wanting to see for a while come into story mode and all that. And ever since then, she's just kept, every time I would commission her, when she would get the chance, she would crank them out, and they'd be great. They'd be tremendous. And that's where the centralness of the whole potions and places, palace thing, potions and fun kind of deal section comes into play. Now there are others that have actually taken to this idea that she has done, like Prender and Tile Grey Wolf, and they have basically expanded it into their own stories as well. You know, Tile Grey Wolf, he actually expanded his, and he actually did a spin-off of it with one of the characters and a new character and what have you. So he's actually done that, and that's pretty cool. Those stories are actually pretty fun to read when you think about it. But anyway, Grapehyacinth's Palace, Potion Place stories, or whatever, are really fun because basically it deals with the characters that are involved, and they basically deal with them drinking a formula or a potion and becoming whatever they desire. Now, throughout the stories, and you got to read them, the first story I recommend reading almost from the beginning is The Melting Point of No Return. That basically is the starting point, and then you go from there. And the more recent one is the transformation of honeymoon. And there is one I'm going to be commissioning for her next that's going to involve Lexi, and it's going to be a big one for Lexi. If you like, you know, the Lexi character, I should say. But anyway, start with The Melting Point of No Return, and you'll kind of get the idea of exactly what these stories are about. But the stories themselves, even with the help of Tile Grey Wolf and everything, have really, and even Prender, have really evolved and become something of their own, because now we're at a point to where the characters have become so immortal or affected I should say, positively affected by the potions, that all they have to do is take what is known as the ultimate potion, and that's it. They can be whatever they desire to be. They can do whatever they desire to be. All they have to do is think of it, or urge themselves, or feel for it, or whatever. And it's fun because the stories and scenes and stuff that come out of this are fun. They're funny, they're cool. The kind of, they're very sensual at times, very mature, erotic if you want to go in that direction. But they're actually decent overall with all those elements. They're actually pretty decent stories, and they're fun. So Grapehyacinth, I do recommend reading her potions, the potion stories, the potion place stories, if you will. Again, section to that will be provided below. Check out Tile Grey Wolf as well, DeviantArt, with his Ultimate Potion series. He's got a whole story, about 12 stories worth of those, one in the making as we speak. So check those out real soon. I think you'll enjoy them. But if you want to see how it all began and still continues on, check out Grapehyacinth's potion place stories to see exactly where it is. And Grapehyacinth, just a message to you. It's okay if we wait till next week. I get paid next week, basically around the 24th, if you will, 23rd, 24th. So we can work with that. And that's all I'm really going to say. And just to let you know, Grapehyacinth, it will be about 6,000 words, maybe a little bit more. We'll say about 65,000 words, 6,500 words, 6,500 words. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, about 6,500 words. So, just thought I'd let you know about that. And again, folks, check out the Potion Place stories on Grapehyacinth's page. You'll really like them. You'll get a kick out of them. And who knows, many of you that are up-and-coming animators, web animators, or even comic artists, webcomics artists, you might be intrigued and interested maybe into doing, animations or comics based on these stories. But check them out first, and I guarantee you will enjoy it.